Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day number 35 of the Minecraft Survival Series. Thank you all so much for the support. Today, we are going to use this elytra not to explore, not to traverse land, but to build a mob farm. To be completely honest with you, when I very first built the greenhouse, I built it as a means of passive emerald and XP generation. But what it has turned into is my only major source of XP right now. It does a great job at the emeralds portion, but it's my only source of XP. I need more. I need more. I need to be able to enchant. I need to be able to get the things that I need on top of needing resources from a mob farm like gunpowder so that I can make rockets for my new elytra found in the last episode. Just so that you guys are aware off camera, I did build this sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3, mending sword. You saw me at the end of the last episode get the looting 3 villager. Very cool. So I think it is totally time and totally worth heading over to an area that I have designated for a mob farm. Now, here's what I have, and I don't know if it's going to be enough. I have cobblestone, I have trapdoors, I have water, and I have scaffolding. From my memory, from my knowledge, that is the only thing, those are the only things that I will need to be able to build for, or the only things that I need to actually complete this build. So let's hope that is the case. I did make my, my block shulker box green just so that I could, know the difference between the two. But what I am going to be doing here today is building this mob farm over the savanna biome over in this direction. We're going to use, we're going to use this little area over here. This little area with the blocks right here, the sand blocks here. We are going to use this as our little starting base here. So what I'm going to do is get the scaffolding, and we are just going to go up 150 blocks to start this mob farm. To be honest with you, it might be a little bit too high. That might be a little bit too much, but I think it's a good starting point because mobs can spawn, or mobs don't, if they are within another spawning area of 128 blocks, they will not spawn. So the reason that I'm using all this scaffolding is to start the build a little bit higher up so that we don't run into that issue, the mob spawning issue. So let's get started right here. We are going to, okay, I need to get on land real quick, and I am going to go up to however high this is over here. I don't really know what like height limit is for this game, but here's what I do know. I need to calmly, ever so calmly, build out in a direction, and here we go. We now can use this as our little starting platform. So things are good for now. I do want to expand out the platform just a little bit. And what is my render distance? 16, perfect. So yes, this is 150 blocks up, and I need to look up, like, what is height limit? I do not know the answer to that. What is height limit in a Minecraft world? Let's see what answer that gives. It says the total buildable vertical space is 384 blocks. So I should have way more than enough room for what I plan on doing here with everything. So this is all good. And unfortunately, it is not going to look the best, but I can always tear it down at a different time. Right now, we're not going for looks, right? We are going strictly for function. That is all I care about. I just want it to be fully functional. So that is the goal. Now here, bang, boom, and now we can go up a few more blocks. So I believe, how do I want to do this? I plan on having I'm trying to think. Potentially chess on this level, and I probably should have brought a bed. You know what? I'm going to go and sleep because that could turn bad quickly if I don't go to sleep. And I need the rockets, and I believe that it is just over in this direction. Yeah. There we go. But yes, I am trying to think, and my dog is choking a little bit. Oh my God, I just almost died. My dog is choking, and it scared me. I jumped. Did you guys see me jump there and turn away? That was a little bit scary. You okay, Gabby? She seems to be doing okay. I don't know. That was a little bit terrifying. But what was I going to do? Sorry. Okay, I got a little bit distracted there. So what I am going to bring is a few chests and hoppers as well. So let's just see what I can do with this. I literally jumped. Don't know why I jumped, but I did, and I was terrified there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. There we go. And now I can do this and just head back on over. Unfortunately, I am oh yeah, this is gonna be a huge. This is not a huge build, but this is gonna be a very tall build, I should say. The more that I use the rockets, the more that I realize and recognize, like, yes, this needs to happen. I need to do this. I need to have this build going right now. By far, the most important thing that I can do is this build, just in terms of efficiency and just doing things right. So, what I'm going to do. Let's set this up first. Let's focus on that stuff after the fact. Now, here we are. So, well, I guess it depends. I'm going to go 18 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm just going to stick to that 18 blocks up number. Because I do have a sharpness 5 sword, I can get sweeping edge 3. I don't necessarily need to go to optimal height. I may be using a little bit more durability on a sword. Listen, I'm not making this world to be optimal. I'm not trying to do everything absolutely perfectly. I'm just doing things to be functional. And my opinion is right now what I'm building is going to be functional. I hope it's true anyways. The only reason that it wouldn't be functional is because I'm too many blocks, or I'm not enough blocks up for mobs to not spawn below. But I think if I lower my render distance, and since I'm in a single player world, I think that I will actually be okay. So perfect. Now what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is the 9th block. And I will just confirm that this is going to work the way that I need it to. There we are. Boom, and looks pretty nice with shaders up here. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it looks beautiful. And that is money. That is absolute money. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. And now what I can do is go up to the 9th block and just like this. Wonderful. And here as well. I don't think I'm going to have enough blocks for this build. And to be honest with you, I thought I was going to. And I don't even think that I'm going to be close, remotely close. There, boom, and I'm wasting one block on either side, but if the 6 blocks that I'm wasting, or the few blocks that I'm wasting that are going down, if that's what it ultimately ends up coming down to, then I'm perfect, which is not true. And there we go. And then there, boom. Yeah, I mean, if these few blocks that I'm cutting off, if that's what it comes down to, then that is okay. I guess it can just be that way. And here we are. Perfect. And I feel like things are going well. I've built so many of these in the time that I've been playing this game, between playing modded, like Sky Factory 3, for example, right? I've built so many of these that I'm so numb to everything. I just know how to build it. It's just so easy to build, and it's second nature to me at this point. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm able to do it this way. Now we do have... Okay, and I need to... Oops. See, I just wasted a few rockets there. All right, there we go. And now what I can do is I can place the trap doors the way that they need to be placed. Dog is choking once again. Not great. Not sounding great here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest. It's the same day as the last episode that I talked about the poop incident. Pretty nasty, so hopefully she is okay. Should probably go check on her, but she's a little bit older, little bit of an older dog, so she has a few weird issues that kind of persist, and one of them is like choking / coughing. I don't know. There we go. And now that is completely done, and thank God that it's done. And then I'm just going to be smart-ish. And I am going to use this middle block there. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm going to do this in a smart way. In an efficient way, I should say. There. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay. Okay, I just need to slow my roll. Slow your roll. All right, part of me is thinking that she might be throwing up. I'm going to finish this. Oh my God. I'm going to finish this and then go and focus on her. I'm driving myself crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now where is... Okay, it's not there. It's here. I'm going to take 2 buckets. I'm going to block up the water. Perfect. And there we go. And then I'm going to just do... I'm going to do that so I can get up. There we go. Give me one moment. I'm going to go check on the dog. Okay. Sorry about that. Dog seems to be okay. Seems just to be a little cough there, so not ideal, but at least I do not have to clean anything up, because that would be brutal. But let's just continue on our way through the build here. There we go. Now I just need to continue out. I'm really hoping that I have enough blocks. There's not a chance. There's literally not a singular chance that I have enough blocks to finish this build right now. Maybe to get partially done. I mean, obviously to get partially done because I'm completing some of it right now, but I think that it's going to be a little bit more block breaking and mining to be able to do it. Definitely to make the walls. I'm probably going to be able to finish the floor here, but we are definitely going to need some additional blocks to be able to build the walls and the roof and everything along those lines. There we go. Okay, and there we go. So that's pretty good. We have completed that part of it. Now I guess we just need to create an outline, and I'm only going to go 2 blocks up because I will repeat, I do not want Enderman spawning in this spawner at all. 0 out of 100 do I want Enderman spawning. In this thing, we have the end. The end is super accessible, super easy to get to. And with looting 3, I can go in, I can do 1 wave of Enderman. I can go and aggro a few of them, and they will just completely drop unlimited pearls, right? So I am not... Oh, I was 1 off from being able to complete 1 layer. Yeah, I am not interested at all in Enderman spawning in this thing. They clog up inventory space. Totally not interested in that. So that is good. Now what we do need to do here is I am going to put on my diamond armor. Thank God that I did, because that could have been bad. And we are going to mine up a little bit of cobblestone, and probably the best move that I can make is probably just cut the video here, similar to what I just did for the dog, but cut the video here and then come back when I have a few stacks of blocks mined out from this area. Alrighty, I have mined up 5 stacks plus 20 stacks of the cobble. That should be enough. I really hope it is. I might have to come down or go back down and just do a little bit of like maintenance gathering, so just getting a few additional blocks, but I think that this should be everything that we need to complete this. Now, yes, I need to go up 2 more because I'm placing the roof. I guess, worst comes to worst, I also have like a bunch of wood slabs at the base. It's not ideal to make a wooden roof at this point, but I could, like, if I really ran out of cobblestone, I could do such a thing. But I think that the 5.5 stacks that I grabbed should be more than enough for this one here. Lots of clicking indeed, but hey, once it's done, it will be done, and we will not have to worry anymore about this. And yes, I believe that this is the way to do it. So just do two high. And you know what? Just so that I don't have to worry about falling in and the annoyingness that holds, I will flip all of these trapdoors up just so that I don't fall down, because we already have seen what that does. And at this point, I will splat. I will die if I fall, I believe. So I definitely do not want that. And yeah, this should be I'm calculating in my head here, and this should be enough. There we go. Maybe not. I don't know what calculation I was doing, but I might have been wrong. I really hope I was right. Oh my god. I thought this was 9 by 9. Isn't 9 by 9? Isn't that 81? Maybe it's not a 9 by 9? I have no idea. Now I'm a little bit confused. At least it's easy to go down to go down and grab up some more stone. And the good news is I don't need, oh my god. The good news is I don't need a ton of it. I just need a little bit more to complete it, but unfortunately I way undershot that. I thought almost 5.5 stacks was going to be enough to finish it. I guess not. This should be good. I'm very, very excited for this amount of levels, or the leveling that I will be getting here. I think it will be phenomenal. One thing that I am going to have to do, and just as like a little safeguard, I think it would be smart to go and light up all of the caves underneath. I can do that on episode. I can, poke away at it here and there. I don't think I have to focus 100% on that, right? Because it's really important that mobs do not spawn underneath or don't have the ability to even spawn underneath. You really want the mobs to only be spawning up where, in the dark, right? So that is the goal. That will be what I end up doing at some point. Whether it be in the episodes, whether I do a little bit on camera, a little bit off camera, I don't know. My plan for that, I have been playing a little bit more off camera than I would like to do, but it's been fun. It's been phenomenal, actually. I've had so much fun playing this world, and I am not burnt out yet. I feel like I'm getting, as I get older, and this might sound like the most like back in my day thing, I feel like I'm so much more creative. I used to only want to PvP, right? Like that is the only thing that I wanted to play this game for, was get on Hypixel and just PvP only. But now I don't know, I feel so much more like excited to come on and build and do stuff like that. I enjoy it a lot. I actually think that building is really cool. I never really thought that I was good at it or able to or whatever, but the more that I play, I feel like the better I'm getting. And this isn't like a build, right? This is just me trying to do some stuff for the series, to help with the series. And oh my god, this is terrible. I just don't even know how many blocks are needed for anything, apparently. And I guess, okay, my elytra is actually completely fine. I was a little bit worried that I might be, a little bit worried that I was going to get to a point of, it potentially breaking. But unbreaking 3 is pretty good on it, and then it should really never break. I can just always come back and mend it at this mob spawner if I need to. So that is always a benefit. Now, I do want to make sure that I have enough. I'm probably just one more stack, I think, is fair. Severely undershot how much that I thought I was going to need, unfortunately. So it's taking a little bit longer than I would have liked or would have hoped, but it is what it is. There. And then this is an area right here. This is what we have to start thinking about. This is an area that could spawn mobs because now it's a dark room, right? So it's just thinking about stuff like that is important. There we go. And we are complete. Need to, okay, let's do this. All right. There. All right, please shoot me up. Please shoot me up. Okay, please shoot me up. Thank you. Thank you. And now we are all flipped down. And if I am not mistaken, we should... Let me just do this and that. I mean, now we should be pretty good to go from a mob spawning standpoint. We should be pretty good. 1, 2, and then I can go out on this side another block as well. Here we go. And then break that 1, place that. There is the scaffolding, and now I will head down to here to break all of the scaffolding because we don't need that to get up anymore. That's the really cool thing about scaffolding is it all just breaks. Like, you don't have to break each individual block, and now it's raining down like crazy. Oh my goodness. That was insane. That was so much. All right, and this is pretty good. It looks like we got back most of all of it. Not 100% of it, but most of it, which is nice. I don't need that sugarcane. I don't need that gunpowder. I will actually keep dirt. I don't need. And let's go up and see if anything has now spawned. Up in, oh my god. All right, let's see if anything has spawned in the mob farm. Creeper. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. Well, I'm just going to say it. I feel a little bit, I feel complete. As crazy as that might sound, I feel really good about that, knowing that mobs are actually spawning. And then I need 3 more pieces of cobble. The worst part about this game, genuinely the worst part about it, is the resource gathering. Now, I shouldn't say the worst like it is an absolute bad thing. Like, the resource gathering, it's part of the game. It's part of what you have to do, right? Like, it just is what it is. But there is part of me that does just genuinely wish that I could have everything. But hey, I mean, that's why I'm not playing creative. And oh my god, I am going to die. I'm also going to get better at using the elytra, but right now, let me tell you, I am no good at all. And the good news is I have a little bit more fireworks in there as well. Now, okay, so that's good. I'm feeling confident and happy about that. We get zombie spawns, which is phenomenal. We are getting levels in XP. What do I want to do? I think something that would be nice is to go back to the base and just spend a little bit of time over there. Here we go, and again, I am going to get better at the elytra. That one was smooth. That one was pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with that. We have a green elytra, and then we also, I'm just always going to carry around this, I'm always going to carry around this shulker. But what can I do? Well, oh, that's where all my cobble went. I was wondering, like, where the heck is all of my cobble? Like genuinely, where did it all go? I forgot that I smelted so much of it into smooth stone because I was building the underground and I wanted everything to, look similar and all of that. So that makes a lot of sense. And I'm gonna sleep off the night here. Okay. And I can get some slabs, and then I can get a chest as well. Now, probably, how do I want this to look? In what direction is this thing? It's north, so I just need to head south from my base, and I will make it to this. I just need to remember that. I would love putting, like, a map, like, getting a map or something, but I don't know. Maybe at some point. Okay, I need to go back in. And then I'm going to there. And then how does this work? Yeah, that's fine. And then I want that to go into there. So I want everything to go into the one chest. And I think that that's the right way to do it. I think that that is smart. Let's see. Yes. Wonderful. That is amazing. Okay. Perfect. Now, what I'm thinking is if I just sit here, or what I'm wondering is if I just sit here, like, how many mobs are we talking? Like, is it gonna spawn a lot? Is it not gonna spawn a lot? Spiders will be spawning, which is kind of a little bit of an issue because they clog up the thing. But what I can always do is I can always expand this also by one layer, right? So right now it's the one layer and all the mobs funnel into the one spot, but I can always build one up as well. And building that one up, like building essentially another one on top of it, will make the mob spawning distance between me and the mobs a little bit further, which means that they might spawn a little bit better. Because right now, it just feels like we're not getting the types of spawns that I would hope for. At least that's what it is feeling like. I don't know. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, please, I mean, feel free. I genuinely, like, feel free to put them below. I will take any suggestion that you could possibly give me. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for this build, leave it below in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching. One step closer to just full automation, full everything. I'm very excited. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you in the next one.